Carolina would just bust through the door. Juhan!
Yeah, exactly. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Not Your Average Fangirls.
This time we actually have it together.
I know.
Do we
We've
though?
actually been at home for more than like 2 days in a row.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Carolina, and my friends are right now. I'm gonna give them a shout out. They're in Korea attending Got7 fan signs, living their best lives.
Yeah.
They're telling Yugiam how much I love him. It's amazing.
As everyone does. Even I did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Everybody
Truly, actually, yeah.
just sell me to Yugiam. It's fine.
Wow.
I mean, it depends on how much he would pay for you. Honestly, $5 I would take.
Damn. But would I be mad? Hell no.
No, she'd go for free.
She'd be like, you don't even gotta sell me. I'll go by myself. What's up, everybody? It's Kat, and I watched Train to Busan again today, and it was just as emotionally draining this time as it was the other 17 times I've watched it.
Hello, my name is Cynthia, and I also watched Train to Busan with Kat, and it was very emotional. I cried.
And we had friends that watched it with us who have no correlation to Korean pop culture whatsoever,
And they
loved it.
Yeah,
So
Cassie
great.
cried.
Yeah,
Davina did too.
it was great.
It was a great movie.
Hi, everybody. This week, I'm not sick for the first time in like 2 months. So there's that.
Well, because, girl, you were like dying like a couple days ago, and
really
then you finally reached that breaking point where you were so sick that you got better.
Exactly. So it canceled it canceled each other out. You know?
Gymnas.
Like math.
Yeah.
Your immune system was like, maybe we should give her a break. Yeah, we should like leave her alone. Okay.
Let's jump in.
Yes. I just want to start off this podcast by saying massive congratulations to Monsta X because they are joining the Jingle Ball tour with iHeartRadio. They're going to be at the New York, Philly, Minneapolis, Boston, San Francisco, and LA stops. So
Amazing.
I am so excited for it. I'm still so shook about it. For those that don't know, like, I do work at an iHeartRadio radio station, and basically I joked about this at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, you know what, for Jingle Ball, y'all should have a K-pop group, and they said LOL, and now look where we are.
LOL giggles. You're so cute.
For your idea.
Right?
Honestly, it's pretty insane that they're gonna like play Madison Square Garden. Like that's
Yes.
unreal.
Also, I forgot Minneapolis was real until like it was like, guess where we're going?
Minneapolis with a
Minnesota.
lisp.
Yep.
Remember when I called it that? It was
I do remember that.
Minneapolis with a lisp. Great.
And I was like, why am I friends with you?
Oh my God. Mini
It's a great
apples
time
with
in our
the
life.
lisp.
Yeah, but I'm really excited about
Get your
this. You know, it's opening up for the world of K-pop to other people that are probably like, what the heck is going on? And you know what I'm really hype about? When Wonho goes out there and gets naked and people are like, I need to find that man. Who was that?
But will he get naked? I
They're
feel
like
he-
Googling him in the crowd. They're like, what? Who?
Yeah.
Who is this white man?
Who is this white man? You're going to get that one tweet that's just like, I don't know anything, or I don't know K-pop, I don't stand K-pop, but he's beautiful because you have
And then
to stand K-pop.
20,000 likes and retweets.
Exactly.
Exactly like that. But
Amazing.
I'm really excited about it. I'm mad though because they're not going to the one that I'll be, working at.
Working.
That's
Exactly.
all right. I guess it's still a massive step in K-pop on this side of the world.
Yeah, they did
So
that.
congratulations, all the mom babies. Go get it.
Ramama, hey.
Other news. of
BTS
things
corner
being-
time. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Damn. Being released over here too will be the Bird the Stage
Ba,
movie.
ba, 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 ba.
I can't wait to drive to wherever, like whatever theater is closest to us is playing it to go because I signed up for the freaking news.
Same. Insert celebrate good times chorus here.
Yeah, everyone should go and sign up on the survey because that's how they make the demand of where they want to show. So everyone should sign up and plug in Austin, Texas, 78621. Thank you.
Seattle. Thank you.
I think that they will do that in Seattle. I feel
mean,
think about it. BTS is so global. They're gonna have to be like, all right,
let's do something here. I don't know. Washington is forgotten a lot. Okay,
If anything, they'll do it in Vancouver, which
is
only a
fine.
3 hour
Yeah.
drive.
We will go there. It's
just
fine.
to watch a movie. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to cry during Burn the Stage though, because last season there was lots of tears.
So many.
And apparently we're going to get a slasher film since Cookie has stitches in his foot.
What I'm wondering though, like, is it just gonna be like the YouTube special all put together?
Burn the Stage primetime movie special.
I don't know. Even if it is, I'll still go watch it.
Right.
I don't know, but they're recording something, and I need to know what they're up to.
I can't wait for 10 years from now. They're going to make like a biopic about BTS, and they're going to whitewash them and cast like white actors, and it's going to be like a whole thing. But it's going to be great. They're going to name one Taylor instead of Taehyung.
Oh my God.
They're going to be
God.
Jimmy instead of Jimin.
They're gonna cast that guy that paid so much money to look like him.
Ew. Scarlett Johansson's gonna play Namjoon. She's gonna play Scarlett Johansson as RM.
Perfect.
Oh my God. In other BTS news, they're on the cover of Time magazine.
Yay!
Yes.
And they were listed as what, like leaders of the next generation or something
yes.
like that?
Yes,
Next
they
generation
are.
of leaders, yes.
Because they
Yes.
are. And they deserve that. Thank you.
Well, yeah, and Big Hit is now part of the Big Three, question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so apparently, well, not apparently, this happened.
happened.
So there was a company called Styx Investments. They purchased about 12% of Big Hit. So then now Big Hit has a value of 870 billion won. Yes, so they surpass YG when it comes to value and whatnot. So now the question is like, did the top three change? Is
I
it
know,
JYP,
is this like
SM, and Big Hit? Does that mean that YG is out of the big three? Like, what does this mean in a world of K-pop that the big three was such like a big thing?
With
And then
one
now-
group,
I think
Big
it's so-
Hit has done this.
I feel like it's still the same though, because like, I feel like at this point, Big Three is more than just like monetary value. They've established, like YG's established itself as like a Big Three company. So I think no matter if they're number 4 or 5 or whatever, they'll always just be like.
But
there.
this begs the question, do they need to now the Korean entertainment industry, it's not just a big 3 anymore, maybe it's a big 4, because I mean at this point people want to be a part of Big Hit. They want to follow the legacy that is BTS. So if Big Hit is smart, which I'm sure Bang has in his mind that he wants to create another group, and
They have trainees.
yeah,
right?
and I'm sure he's very meticulously putting them together just like he did with BTS. Because I feel like he doesn't want to be like the big 3 companies in the way that they put out groups and sometimes it doesn't work.
Hell no.
Or like things fall apart.
He plans things he planned BTS like their whole future 10 years in advance was already like planned.
And then another question is, because of who SM is and who JYP is and who YG is, whoever they bring out generally becomes successful, you know? So like YG bought out Blackpink and they were like through the roof. They bought out iKON. They did well. Anything iKON does, they go crazy. Twice, GOT7, like all of that. NCT is a prime example for SM. Like nobody knew shit about NCT, but it was an SM group and people are SM stans, so they're gonna of course like SM. So it's now a thing, or people like Big Hit stans. Like as soon as Big Hit brings out a girl group or a boy group, I wish they would bring out a girl group.
I know, that's what I'm hoping for.
Me.
That'd be
me.
dope.
I think because of their history they want it. But
I think he will eventually.
yeah, not right now. That's not the move right now. But I wish he would.
But my thing
No, it's
is
gonna be
the type
boy
of
group.
the type of girl group I think that Big Hit would make would be completely different from anything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's a thought in the back of his mind. And if it's not, let me do the research for you, sir. I will pull up a PowerPoint. I will make it. I will give it to you. I will even look for the trainees. I will put together the perfect
weekly
girl
ad.
group. I will put together the perfect girl group for you if that's what you want. I got you.
But yeah, that's just the kind of like, exactly like the question, because for the big 3 were such a big thing and they're still such a big thing in K-pop. And now nobody knows, you know, like there was such a structure when it came like 1, 2, 3. Because remember too when JYP moved to 1 and bumped SM to 2, everybody was just like, what? Because JYP was number 3 when it came to things like that. So it's like we're actually watching the change of like K-pop itself as an industry right in front of us. That's pretty
like
dope.
When Hades became like the better god than Zeus.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
And Hades, thank you. He's an amazing man. Thanks.
Oh my god.
But when you think about it in kind of layman's terms, like the fact that Big Hit has accomplished so much with a single group is kind of insane.
It's crazy.
Amazing. We stand.
And if you're looking for a Time magazine with BTS on the cover, the rumor is that it comes out October 22nd, and you can get them at your local bookstores.
Get your coins.
You could get them at a Home Depot. That's where my friend buys his Time magazines, at Home Depot.
Perfect.
So yeah, but I think Barnes & Noble will have them.
BTS is in Europe currently. So Capital FM, I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They are a radio station from the United Kingdom. And a while ago, I did of course see this, him saying that BTS's music was just noise, this and that, like pretty much just dumping on BTS.
Laughing.
To then, when they were in London, do an interview with them.
He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, it was just really messy because then after the whole thing with him saying those things like, oh, they're just noise, like they're just famous because of they look pretty type thing, which in the Western world, Asians were never really considered pretty or beautiful. But then now, in order to downplay their artistry and their creativity and what they're doing, now they're just putting us, oh, they're pretty. Yeah. So that's really messy out from there. But not only did they get the interview, you can tell just from the little clips that they put that they know what they said.
Yeah. Oh, they
like they knew what had happened.
They always know everything, and Namjoon was being extra professional.
Yeah, but like the body language, Hobie at one point, like at every interview, he's hype, even though he don't know what the hell going on. I mean, this one,
let him live.
Yeah, this one he looked
Cookie was like holding on to he was like pinching himself too.
Yeah, they were like their little fake laughs. Like at one point, like Yoongi's like ha 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 ha.
But after that, okay, so they go through all this process of doing the interview and blah 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 blah. But then they don't post it. They decide not to post anything.
They deleted all the clips from it.
Yes, everything. And I'm just like, so y'all went through all this trouble of you being a dick just because, and then getting this interview, throwing it at everybody's faces, like, oh, so guess what happened? And then they decide not to post it, which, I mean, I get it because there was so much backlash. But at that point, in order to make the fans happy, post the thing. Unless Big Hit might have been like,
I think that's exactly what happened.
We're not gonna do this just because of like what you did and the backlash and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, because he like gave like a half-hearted apology and like, oh, I didn't mean those things. Like it got like misconstrued and my words were twisted, and we're like, you literally uploaded it.
It's a recording of exactly what you said.
A live radio.
But I think Big Hit was part of the reason why they like had to delete everything, because then after they deleted all the clips in the initial interview, they re-uploaded an interview that they did in Korea like to cover that one, and that one was kind of like the replacement one. But yeah, like the press wasn't the greatest apparently, because then there was another guy who had like previously like bashed like One Direction and basically just kind of like bashed anything that he thought was like a female driven like thing. So once again, it's kind of like, well,
canceled.
That sucks.
But anyways, let's move on from this crazy BTS. Actually, no, let's not, because yesterday...
Wait! Today is a very special day. The 13th of October.
When we're recording.
Today, the 13th day of the 10th month of the year, was the day that my beautiful sunshine Park Jimin was born. So I need everyone to say their favorite thing about Jimin. Now, go, Cynthia.
Start. Can't you start?
No, you go.
Give me the mic then. Okay. My favorite thing about Jimin is his softness. And not just that, oh, he's so squishy and cute. His softness for his members and for anybody that he cares about. You can tell how deeply he cares about the people that is around him. And he would give his arm to whoever needs it. Like, he'd be like, oh, you need an arm? Take mine. Here, take it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just take it. That is my favorite thing about Jimin.
Amazing. Terica?
My favorite thing about Jimin, there's a list, but I'll just go with this one, is his passion and everything he does. He gives 152,000 bazillion%, and you can see it on stage and just the way he lives his life, his passion for life and his passion for his artistry, and I love him with my entire soul. Thank you.
Amazing. Carolina?
I like his little.
Okay, thank you, Carolina.
You're welcome. That's all I have to say.
Okay, go ahead.
What did you say you like his what?
I like Jimin's little giggles.
His giggles
Like,
are the cutest.
Yeah, his
His
little
squeaks.
laugh. Yeah.
Oh my God,
That's my
that
favorite thing.
squeak video they did. It was like there's a whole squeak compilation of like not
It's
like the
my
little like
favorite video.
squishy little sound effects, but like his actual little like.
Yeah.
I used to watch it faithfully every day.
I love it so much. I love. Well, anyway, my favorite thing about Jimin is Jimin. And
All right. Didn't know
his
that was an
smile
option.
is beautiful. His little crooked teeth, are wonderful. And when his eyes get really tiny when he smiles or when he laughs, I love that. His cheeks are so big. He's so beautiful, and he has great thighs and an amazing body. Like, yes, Jimin. And I love when he has brown hair because that's just beautiful. Like, natural Jimin with no contacts, with brown hair.
No makeup.
No makeup, just living his life in like a hoodie and some sweatpants,
Oh my
like he was
God.
in that Hope on the Street V Live.
Oh my
with the
God,
red
that's
hat.
the cutest. And his neck mole.
Oh my God, I love him so much, and he's just so wonderful and so beautiful and so caring, and he's just the most wonderful human in the entire world. And I hope he feels great today. And he was just so happy when everyone sang him happy birthday today at the show, and I hope he ate a lot of cake and he's getting super fat because I love when he's thick, and I'm just so happy
You're right.
that
Oh my
Jimin
God.
exists in this world, and he sings beautifully and he dances and he's so talented. And how does this man just like breathe? Like who invented him?
He's a Libra. What do you expect?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say
Oh my
that.
God, coming from both the Libra.
I was literally about to say that. I was literally about to be.
100%
He's a
agree, though.
Libra.
I'm
What you
compatible
expect?
with Libras, so
My Libra
it works
king.
out. I love
Like,
Libras.
Fun
Okay.
fact.
Connection.
Jimin was my OG BTS bias, so he has a special place
We
in
don't
my
talk
heart.
about that. We don't
Wow, okay.
At the Amsterdam show, when he was just like, "It's my birthday," I'm like, "You're right. Like true Libra, you want attention, you gotta scream it out. Be like, hell yeah. I don't know you, but wish me a happy birthday. Damn it."
It's my birthday,
Yes,
damn
I
it.
also love that Jimin craves attention. He just needs to be loved, and I will give him that. The
Speaking
clingy-ass
of, my
motherfucker.
birthday's
That's
next
his
Friday. Yay!
Yes. Happy
All
early
three of my
birthday.
favorite holidays are in October: Halloween, Jimin's birthday, and Terica's birthday.
Oh, woo woo.
All right, so let us leave the BTS world for a bit.
Never.
If you want more BTS world, check my Twitter. Thank you.
Right?
We'll leave the BTS world until next week when they do something else and we talk about it for another 30
Hey.
minutes. Anyway, let's
Seriously.
go.
All right.
Another thing that's happening, Key from Shiny is finally getting a solo, y'all. I'm so excited for this. I love this man, and it's taken 10 years for him to have a solo. So I saw a tweet the other day when the news dropped, and they were just like, "I bet you SM has been begging Key to have a solo," but Key was just like, "Nah, I'm not ready, fam." And then he called SM and said, I'm ready. And that's all it took. And then SM was in shambles because Key's having a solo.
Everybody's running around. No, you know that meme about The Office where he's like, "Oh my God, everyone calm down, it's happening."
It's happening.
Yeah,
It's
that's
happening.
exactly how we felt.
I saw it and I squealed. I was like, oh my
If
God.
anyone
so
should be
ready.
talking about Kim Ki-bum, it is Terica. Terica, go.
Huh? What? Oh, I'm so excited. I almost cried when I saw it. I was like, I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. The little freak in me jumped out and I was screaming, and my mom thought I was crazy, and I was just like, just ignore it. And
Just
I
let
knew
it happen.
it was a sign from the heavens, because not even like an hour before I saw the tweet, I had just listened to the song that he did with Years and Years, and I was like, wow, I love this song. Keisha have a solo. Boom. There it is.
Look at that. He heard you. He said,
did.
"You know what, Terica said that I should have a solo right now. I'm going to
She has
drop the news."
spoken. I gotta do it.
My
She
king
pressed
is
the
coming
she
through.
pressed the button where she was just like solo.
So, now,
And that's what
right
happened.
now.
But we're really excited about it. I can't wait to listen to like what type of music he will do.
Yeah,
so
I can't wait for the
excited.
concept. Can't wait for the
I
music
know.
video.
I feel like it's going to be like some Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
I'm
I hope
ready
that girl
for
with the
it.
pink hair gets to interview them again so Key can
Oh
go.
my God.
Oh my gosh.
I hope the
My
girl with the pink
favorite.
hair is doing great, alive and well somewhere. Because
Shout out to
after that diss, I wouldn't
No,
be
she's
anywhere.
doing just fine. Like, he, like, resurrected her entire career just because she
Oh,
was in that
actually, yeah.
video with him.
You're right. But another precious man that's doing a debut is Park Jin Young from GOT7 is debuting as a lead man in a drama. And I am so excited about
He's not going to be the younger version of somebody anymore.
I know, that's why
and
I'm so
hopefully
excited.
his love interest isn't 12. Ay.
Truly.
I hope not. I mean,
I'm
I
so
think
excited to see him on TV. And by TV, I mean I'm going to put it in our big screen TV. And
Yes.
it's going to be a great time.
Come
I'm
through
just
from
saying
the
he
fever.
has the leading man like vibe. Like he has it. So
Always.
Yeah.
For
he
everything.
has that kind of princey, like kind of asshole, but low-key a sweet guy thing about him. So
yeah.
I mean,
he talented and
it's
he
perfect.
fine, and that's all he needs.
you right. And he got a
Jin Young.
booty.
And he does got a booty.
He does got a
Park Jin
booty.
Young. I can't wait for him to debut because he has always been the leading man in everybody's hearts, and now he's gonna just take it. Now he's just gonna be like, "This is it. This is my time."
This
and
is
it's
my
about
time.
time.
He's no longer
He's
the
always
leading man
been
in my heart, though.
he's
I
been
had to
the
drop
leading
him.
man. Yeah, he's been the leading man in my like forbidden heart. Like
Right?
way forbidden. Like way forbidden.
I told him he looked like a god. So
And he agreed.
And he agreed. He's like, you are
knows.
You are
He
not
knows
wrong.
it. That's why everybody's so excited
I
to
was
see him as
there.
the leading
She
man.
said, "You look like a god." He said, "Yeah."
Yep.
he did. He was just like, "You're right. Yep, truly."
I
I
know.
feel that.
Thank
I
you.
feel that.
And then Bam Bam looked at her so betrayed because she had just told Bam Bam that she was
Yeah, you're my ideal
Bam Bam was
man.
like,
Wow.
Wow. He was like, wow.
Bam
So
Bam
she
is my
fake
favorite,
next.
but like I
Bam Bam
can't
was
lie
probably
to Jin Young.
I bet you this girl tells every member that they're their favorite.
No, Bam Bam, you're my man's. But like you can't just not tell Jin Young that he looks like a god because he is sculpted like a god.
Because he was so happy. Cynthia was like, "You're my favorite." Bam Bam was like, "Yeah." She went to Jin
No,
Young.
I told him that he's my ideal man.
Yeah.
And
you're
he
my
was like,
ideal
"Oh,
man."
really? Yeah." And then she went to Jin Young. You were like, "You are a god." Bam Bam high fived me, and he went, "Damn."
Like, wow, that changed up real quick.
I love you, Bam Bam. I swear.
She fake.
Anyways, as you can tell, we're all excited about this. I hope he gets kissing scenes and they pay him to take his shirt off. Thank you.
And it's not like one of those where they just like press lips together. No, if you're giving me a kissing scene, you are giving me a
Press
kissing scene,
lips.
especially when Jin Young's lips are that delicious. Okay, Thank
Wow.
And you just talking about how you faithful to Bam Bam.
you. I
Wow.
didn't say
Bam
I
Bam
was
down
faithful.
again.
I just love Bam Bam. Okay, that's my man.
Bam Bam's offended all over.
We're
again.
having
has
we're
a whole
having a
sister
family
wives
meeting
right here.
tonight.
Sister
Like, me,
wives.
you, and Bam are going to sit down and talk about some things.
Dumb.
He gonna call. He gonna
We're
call
feeling
Kalea
real
and be
betrayed
like,
right
"You need
now."
to Get your girl.
I love
Like,
you,
this
Bam
ain't
Bam.
happening. Oh my god.
Bam Bam's gonna be listening to this podcast. He gonna be like, "Okay, I forgive her." He gonna hear the juicy lips. He's gonna be like, "God damn it."
She did it again.
Okay, but
Not
you
again.
you right though. You right though because Bam Bam does have juicy lips too. Thank you. That's my man. Sorry. Can I just? No, I can't. Just kidding. No, nothing.
What were you gonna say?
Ooh,
Not that.
what were you gonna say?
Wow.
Ooh.
It's already, you might as well just say it.
This is it. This is the moment.
Are you gonna
No.
say you double bias and got 7?
Oh my god.
Wow, she said she
God.
double biased.
Wow,
it.
Reverend,
Oh my
breaking
God.
news! Cynthia double biases and got 7, y'all, live on air.
It is
That's
Jin
your
Young.
average
What a
banger.
coincidence that at one point I double biased and it was Jin Young too. Cynthia always out here. God.
We're sister wives.
We just saw this happen live.
So, Mrs.
everybody.
Padilla, you are not denying that you now double bias and got 7?
No.
Wow.
The power.
sweating.
The
Sweating.
I'm so wet.
Congratulations on your revelation.
Congratulations. Yes.
This will never fly because Bam Bam and Jin Young are so like Jin Young did not want to let me go when I was leaving.
I'm going to talk about the next headline.
Headline.
Headlines,
Oh my god. Never
Vernon,
forget.
pull up on
Vernon.
your wax with the Mac fully loaded. Okay, anyway. IU, I should say this disclaimer: if you are a fan of Scarlet Heart Rayo like me and Terika, IU and Lee Junki are going to be on Knowing Bros together. And I saw a picture where they are recreating the iconic scene where he puts his cape over IU in the pouring rain.
Oh my god.
And I would just like to say, if Knowing Bros doesn't pull some shit and give me my ending that I deserve,
oh my god,
for the turmoil,
What was it for?
for the turmoil and the heartbreak that I went through for this drama, if they don't give me my ending, I'm going to riot. Even if they act it out right there on the spot, I want it.
It's
I
been
want it.
2 years since we were promised this special episode with this ending. 2 years!
Do you know how painful it was? Because the actors, tweeted out pictures of the finale where we saw him and her together. But do you know how painful it was to see the ending? Spoiler alert, everybody. Sorry. Do you know how painful it was to see an ending where she just breakdowns and cries in the middle of a museum? Do you know how painful that was? But anyway, if they don't give me my ending, I'm going to be mad. But I'm still going to watch it because I love the two of them.
They're so cute. Oh my god.
In other news, this is a little minor, but Iran and Hyuna Hyuna posted pictures of them together on a date in Japan, so they're alive and they're doing well, and they're so cute together.
So cute.
And they said whatever to you, Cube. Yes, basically. I'm really happy about it, and hopefully, this is just showing. I know that Kino. And one show that he was at, he said Pentagon is 10 members. So I'm hoping that these are, kind of hints as to letting us know that Hyuna put her, Hyuna put her foot down and said, y'all ain't firing me. And I'm like, you right, girl.
And my man is staying because
That
it's
or
Pentagon.
she was like, you can fire me, but my man stays.
Yeah.
Because I don't need y'all, but he do.
But he do.
He in a group.
He's like, hey.
He's like, I love you, baby. I love you. She's like, I love you, but you do.
Hopefully that mess all gets worked out and we can go from there. But there's some other messy things happening in the K-pop world this week.
And it all revolves around NCT in the States.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, the problem is it's not even in the K-pop world. It's in the Western market for K-pop.
We're so sorry that America sucks.
Seriously.
First of all, my problem is NCT 217 literally is 3 letters and 3 numbers. How do you mess up 3 letters and 3 numbers?
I don't get it.
It is NCT, not NTC, and it is 127, not 217.
Like, I'm wondering if the person that wrote that is like dyslexic. Like,
he just this dumb. He just that dumb.
Maybe he was just really tired. He was typing really fast, and he was like, okay, send. And he's like, no!
He's like, no!
NCT 127, has been out here doing interviews and doing promotions, and it's as simple as and as stupid as them being on an interview and the girl saying, "Oh, Mark, you're from Canada," and then he says yes and whatever, and she's like, "Oh my God, your English is so good," and I'm like,
Your English
"Listen,
is so
the
good."
best."
He's from
The
Canada.
best thing I saw on Twitter was when somebody replied and said, "What is he supposed to talk? Moose?"
Moose?
No, but the best part
Do
was
Canada
Johnny's
really have
reaction. The best thing was Johnny's reaction. Johnny was like, I'm offended.
Yeah, Johnny looks like, wait, what? Everyone was confused. Like,
I wish you would have asked Johnny, you're from Chicago. You speak English so good.
your
No
English
shit,
is so
bitch.
good.
And other things that they said that's not so good to them, they said,
Oh my gosh.
it's BTS.
It's BTS. I was like, wait, what?
Y'all stupid.
Yeah, I saw a Snapchat of somebody that was just like, oh my, they were freaking out too, and they were like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I can't believe BTS is here, blah, blah,
I'm so
blah.
close.
Fake ass
And I'm just
fans.
like-
First of all, they're fake, and NCT is their own
There's
identity.
like 20
Thank
of
you.
NCT and only 7 of BTS.
I know there's
like-
literally like 10 members in NCT 127 this comeback. 10 of them.
I don't get it.
Can't count, and you're blind.
Seriously. It's understandable that obviously here, it's not even understandable, but here, the trend is that when a new artist comes out or whatever, the trend is to automatically compare them to somebody else. So obviously all these interviewers are like, oh my God, you're like the next BTS. And I'm just like, no, honey. No.
But the thing is, when BTS first came out, they're like, oh my God, you're the next One Direction.
Yeah.
To them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the thing is to
just
compare it to something and right away instead of letting it be in its own, what it is.
No, but it's just so weird to me that, like, if you're in charge of this interview, like, no one's just thrusting this interview into your hands, like, an hour before this group shows up. And even then, we have Google. Like, it's not that hard to sit down and, like, learn about who you're talking to. Like, I'm not saying that you have to know, like, their blood type, but I'm saying at least know their name. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard.
Just to do research. It's not. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. And then it's like they get so blindsided just because they're a foreign group, and I'm like, that doesn't matter. Like,
Mean anything. Exactly.
you probably out there interviewing Luis Fonsi and J Balvin, Romeo Santos, and then like what? You don't know anything
And
about
9
them?
times out of 10, any of the artists that are here have an English-speaking member.
Yep.
Or they have a translator. So, I mean, let the translator do their jobs.
I just can't wait for somebody like Jay Park to do like major mainstream things, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, so you speak English? He's gonna be like, bitch, I'm from Seattle. What you-
I would just be like, no. If someone asks, oh, you speak English? No.
No, not at all.
No.
I don't.
Not even a little bit.
Not even. I don't know what you're saying to me
Nancy, I
right
don't know
now.
what you're saying to me.
All in all, I mean, obviously, like they've been making like memes and jokes about it, but it is a situation. It's something that's is messy in when it comes
It's
to
an
It's
issue.
racist.
Yeah, it's very
That's what it
racist.
is.
And you can tell just from, they could be like, oh, like I didn't mean it like that, blah, blah. And it's like, no, you didn't do your job properly.
racism's
and
coming
your
out.
racism
And
is coming out.
and it just makes, you can tell that in some of these interviews they're oddly uncomfortable. Like, what do you, like,
Yeah.
Like, what are you asking?
what do you,
like that
what do you-
interview?
I speak English. Of
no,
course I speak
The
English.
interview asking them like, oh, like any hot dates? Like, oh, so you're bringing dates, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
why is that a
I was
thing?
like, what?
Like, stop it. That's not a.
Johnny was like,
Yeah,
Sure.
Johnny was not
Like,
having
obviously,
it.
they're new artists. They're here to promote their music and not, like, their personal dating lives. Like,
Exactly.
no, I'm not here with a date. But you should check out our single, because that's what we're promoting. That's why we're here. Thank you.
I'm single, like the thing we just dropped. Regular. Shall we dive into comebacks?
Yes.
Yes, because I have a lot to talk about this song.
Oh my God.
So Cynthia, since you have a lot to talk about, go ahead, introduce it.
It's called Otra Vez, aka
Otra Vez.
One More Time, and it's by SuJu.
Yes.
Oh my God, your Spanish is so good.
Where are you from? Where were you born? Do you speak English?
No, I don't actually.
I know.
Okay, but the song is amazing, and Kat put the music video on and we were watching it, and I honestly had a fucking heart attack.
It was so funny. She was like, this sounds like a Spanish artist. And I was like, oh yeah, it's someone's featuring on there that's Spanish.
It's Rake.
And she was like, who is it? And then they popped up and she was like, oh my God!
You know what's funny is that I was when the song came out, like, okay, Super Junior is out here doing all this like Latin inspired things, so props to them. But B, when they had Lo Siento come out, it was very like the sound of what was hot in more of Latin America. But with this one, it was more of what's hot in Mexico right now, and especially with Rake and all that stuff in it. So I was just like,
The Mexican Jonas Brothers,
yeah,
yes. Thank you.
exactly.
The Mexican Jonas Brothers.
That's what I have always referred to them, because when I lived in Mexico and like they would be playing on the TV, that's exactly what they were to us, okay?
No, like
They were the
legit.
Jonas Brothers.
So then seeing this, like literally, like
I had a heart attack. My eyes were watering because I was shaking. I was just like, oh
When
my
worlds collide.
see, and that's why I said it's literally shaking Mexico in its booties. Okay, like that's exactly what it was. But it works.
En
It
mis
freaking
botas.
works. En mis botas. But it's so good. I love the song. I love this concept of rich daddies just doing the dancing and
Yo,
stuff.
they look good.
They look
They
so
did.
good. The song was so good.
And
Rake
this is-
looked great. I love you forever. Thank
And
you.
this is the first comeback with Little Prince.
Yes.
Ray's
Yeah.
first comeback back, and he still sounds so good. I'm like, yes,
Oh my
I
God,
missed your
his
voice.
voice.
I'm like,
Them
Yeah.
vocals. Okay, but let me just say. Okay, so Donhei, like my man's.
How did I know that was the name that was about to come
But
out?
Of course.
but let me just say that Jisung,
Oh yeah, he looked great.
oh
Yeah.
dear God. Every time he
right.
showed up, I was just like, "You looking mighty fine, sir." Like,
You
For
look
me,
at
it was
mighty
Shuan and Eunhyuk. I was like, God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
ooh. But no, Super Junior, I loved it. I mean, the rest of the little mini album thingy is good. They did a cover of a Luis Miguel song.
I would have never guessed this years ago when Super Junior
Honestly?
was first, when me and Carolina first watched Super Junior, like way back in the day.
Seriously.
I would never have guessed that they would be featuring with them.
Like, but like Super Junior is just an iconic group, name brand. Like I feel like any type of, well, not everything that they've done like has been my favorite, but I still
Yeah, I was gonna say.
but I still think that it has success. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and even
Yeah.
now, you know that they're reaching into the Latin America like regions. I'm like, y'all doing good. Like it suits them. It suits them well.
It does.
Well, it's a common theme now. You know, growing up, obviously you, Carolina, Cynthia, and me, and I know Terica, you have Hispanic family. Like, growing up, you know, around Latin music and Spanish music, it's very distinctive. Like, it has a very distinctive sound and a very distinctive way that Hispanic singers sing. And for something like that to transfer over into Korean pop music is kind of insane to hear. And it's kind of more so now, I feel, in the past like year and a half, like the whole Latin Caribbean like flair has been infiltrating K-pop a lot.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
here for it. I'm here for it.
But okay,
Next,
our next comeback.
I have IU.
Queen IU.
I really liked
Baby.
this song.
I love this song. Not like, I love this song.
It was
this
great.
is like
And I like
my
the
favorite
outfits.
IU song. Yep.
Oh, my
Especially
favorite
the
IU
one
was
where she
Friday.
has the red like puffy hoodie scarf thing, whatever it is. I don't
Yeah.
know, but that whole look, I was like, yes. With
And
the
her little
tiny
choreo
glasses.
she was doing. I was like, get
Yes.
it, girl.
The little heart and
Kill it.
whatnot. I really like the MV was like really quirky, I think, and it was just adorable. And I really I read the lyrics, like
Yep.
the message is just like, you know, don't cross this line. Like, this is me.
Mind
like,
your
you
business.
don't- yeah, this is my business. Stay
It's
away from it.
honestly a big FU to like intrusive fans and like media persona
Yep,
in the
exactly.
in the Korean industry. It's
Yeah.
literally what it is. She's just putting it in a very nice way.
Yep. And
Yeah.
the way, one thing that stood out to me was the way that she combined Korean and English into it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Uh-huh.
it would be like Korean, and then she would say like, it would be like the same word, but in English at the end.
Like she'd finish it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it just the contrast of it all, it worked out so well. I think it's so catchy, because then you can like be like, this my gibberish, and then two letters, you know, 2 words in English, and like, I got this guy. Like,
So there's a lyric that when I was reading it, I really liked a lot. It's that, stop it, keep your distance, we don't know you, we don't owe you.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, queen. I was like, put them in their place
Yeah.
in the nicest way possible. Yes.
But this is my favorite for a recent comeback.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Same. The thing about IU is that she's so, like, unique in her own, like, there's nobody like her in the industry.
exactly.
So, I mean, everything she does, people are like, yes, I love IU. Everyone is IU's fan in Korea, as far as I can tell.
I can already tell that Jungkook has played this song more than 300 million
He's
times.
already been practicing his
Probably,
cover. Like
Yep.
he's ready.
He's ready for it.
The next comeback is a song from Terica's man, rapper Man's Loco, featuring Cold. It's called It Takes Time.
I can already hear her crying.
Honestly, did I expect anything less from two musical geniuses? No.
You're right.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
It was just so sad. Like I know it wasn't like meant to be like a sad thing, but like with the lyrics, I was just thinking about how he's gonna be gone soon. I'm just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm so sad. But it's a great song. Like I really love the lyrics, and I love Cole's voice.
I love him. And it's so, like, amazing because Cold has never, like, reached the top of the charts, like, on anything he's done.
Really?
So, like, to see his name, like, even if it was, like, a feature, on the top of the charts, like, made me really happy inside because I've liked him for a long time.
Yeah, no, I like the message of the song. It takes time to heal, no matter if it's like a relationship or, you know, your favorite rapper's going into the military.
Oh, you okay,
Oh,
Terica?
it's all right, Terica. He'll be back.
But I'm glad that he's just giving us all this content to, like, hold me over.
Yeah, but Loco, I've said it, he can do no wrong for me. I think everything he touches turns to gold.
Same, I love all of his music.
Yeah.
All of his music just, you know, it resonates with me, like, no matter what type of music he makes, whether it's like harder rap style or soft, gentle rap like this one. You know, he just,
music.
yeah, he just knows how to do Loco so well.
I mean, he is Loco, so there we go. Hey. Well, moving on, another comeback this week was Wiki Mickey with Crush.
Ooh, I love
And
it.
I absolutely love it. They went with like a badass but cute concept still.
Yeah, it was like a girl crush visual, but like the song isn't a girl crush song, so it's kind of cool.
The only thing I thought about was like I was watching the music video and I'm just like, you know that Tyra meme when she's like, you gotta make it hope but fashion, but for then it's like you gotta do it badass but cute.
They're adorable.
It was really cute, and it had like comedy aspects to it as well in the video, which I really liked.
But it was really dancey and, like, fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to say.
And I was just like, yeah, they're gonna go and fight the patriarchy, and I'm like, you're right, me too. I feel it, and it's like, go with it,
Bro, but Ellie, I don't know if you guys know Wiki Mickey, but Ellie was the one with the boots that were like all the way up her leg. I was just like, yes, queen. I was like,
The
yes.
fashion was so good. The song, like Terica said, a bop. Like, it's so catchy.
It's catchy.
I'm with it with Wiki Mickey. Like,
And I loved at the end with like the little mugshot thing. I was like,
That
this
was
is
so
that
cute.
was so cute. And it's nice because, you know, it showed like their names too. So obviously it's like somebody watching it for the first time can know who they are and things like that.
Or like
Yeah.
me. They're one of those groups that, like, I don't know much about them, like, overall. But, like, when they do have a comeback, I enjoy them.
But moving on to my specialty. Show Me the Money is back.
Oh, really?
777.
I would've never known.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you know that, but the team songs came out recently. Were the group songs. I don't know if you guys have listened to them.
Not yet,
There's
no.
4 of them, and they're actually really great songs. I will recommend literally every song on this kind of, I guess, EP, I guess you can call it, of the Show Me the Money songs.
Yeah.
Really good. The song, it's called Good Day. It's the one with PH1, Loopy, and Kid Millie. It's one of my favorite songs from the EP. Number 2 for me.
What's number 1?
My favorite song is Pay, which is the song from Nuxal's team, which is kind of like this noir, like mafia kind of vibey song. It has, I don't know, it's really dark, and I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. And then there's this kind of like upbeat, cool song called Sam Sam, that has like Coogie in it, and Nafla is just Nafla. And he's amazing. The Geary Boy song is actually my least favorite song. It's not that I dislike it. It's just like, I'll listen to it. I just won't like choose to listen to it. Like if it comes on shuffle, I'll be like, okay, but I wouldn't purposely be like, I want to listen to this song.
Actively search for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, I want to listen to this song today, so I'm
Okay,
gonna listen
I feel
to it.
that.
Whereas the other ones, I'm like, I need to listen to this at least 25 times a day. And I will listen to this 25 times a day. But specifically, I want to talk about Kid Millie and PH1 in the song Good Day, because their like energy together at the beginning of the song was magic to me. Like the back and forth, the kind of rap harmonizing they did, I was just like, yes, kings of everything. Kid Millie slayed that song. He's my favorite. And then Loopy did really well. And then Nafla is, I feel like Nafla and Super B are the 2 people that are like the top of my list of people that are going to win Show Me the Money. But Coogie makes really like hype, fun music, and he literally showcased that in this song for Show Me the Money, because he was the first one to sing a verse or to rap a verse, and you were just immediately drawn in. Like he immediately got your attention. Like everything about him just like pulls you in. I was just obsessed with everything that had to do with that. And then PH1, the second episode was a couple of days ago, and PH1 came out with a song called Hate You featuring Wu Wonjae. Bop, everybody. It's a bop. It. God, I love Show Me the Money. They just give me bops. They give me bops.
Moving on out here to our mini album review. NCT 127 came back.
Woo!
Yes.
NTC 217.
I know, right?
We stand.
We stand NTC. Got it. First of all, I do want to mention though, with this NCT 127 album, the concept behind it all, with regular to irregular, it's incredible. It's like a big mashup between like reality versus dream, and we can see that when they do like the little interlude or whatever in the middle of the album. It's like the first half, I believe it's like reality, and then afterwards it's dreams.
Not everyone could see that, Carolina, because I had no clue. But I mean, after you pointed it out to me, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing. And I went back and listened, and I like divided the songs from first half to second half. It did make sense.
Yeah. So I think that whole concept, like, it was genius. Again, SM out here doing the best. And, you know, how they started off the album, too. So it starts with City 127. And I think that it sets the mood really well for the beginning of the album and just, like, the regular part of the album. Because it's kind of, like, softer and things like that. But I really, really want to point out that the whistles in that song are great.
The whistles are great.
I don't know. It's yeah, I really love the whistling part of it. Like, it was good. I think that the song is just really great. It sets a really good mood for the rest of the album, and I think it's like a nice song to listen to, like if you're just like walking around or just like driving,
Walking around the city.
Making my way downtown.
walking. Okay, well, moving on. Their actual single is called Regular.
Regular.
And I freaking love. So they have an English version and they have the Korean version, and it's great to listen to because in the English one, like they're all like, "This my money. I made $1 billion, and I'm not satisfied. I want some more. Blah blah blah." But then in the Korean one, it's kind of like they're saying that they're the diamonds, that they're the like important parts.
You right, you are a diamond.
It's like that nice little contrast, but the song itself, hell, I love this song.
The first thing I noticed about this song is this the part that goes, it's like a little like boom boom part.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a Yin Yang Twins song. I was like, why is this so familiar? It's Yin Yang Twins and Pitbull. And it's like, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
That's where my mind went immediately when I heard
Shut
that.
up, shut up, just shut up, shut up.
I was like, I love this 10 times more now. I think it's a good crossover that they have to like promote in America.
Yeah,
Just like the feel of it.
I think so too. And also, I like that part with Jaehyun when he's like, getting the queso or whatever. It's like,
working on my cheese, this the queso.
Yes.
Queso.
and then in the Korean version, if you listen to it, the word play, because they put a word that sounds like queso, but means it means like awake or something, I think it was.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I was just like, yo, the word play in this song, and they're two completely different songs. You know, like somebody would usually make like, oh, this is the English version, and it's just like the Korean lyrics, but in English.
Yeah.
But this one is completely different. I was like, NCT, you innovators.
I didn't. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. When I listened to it in English, I didn't realize it was in English.
That happens a lot
Honestly,
to me
that
I
too,
was like,
though.
wait, what?
That's us every time somebody releases an English song. We're just like, yeah, oh boy, we understand what the hell's going on. What?
Yeah.
But for me, Mark is the winner of this concept in this era. Yes, Mark, just yes.
Wow.
But in the Korean version, his verse, there's a part where he says, "We're working on our one, like our won, and we're the 111." And I was just like, I was like, you are a genius. I was like, Canada bred a rap genius.
Canada, where they speak English really well.
Yeah, no, this concept, like, they're all killing it. I just want to say, in the music video, Yuta, dear
Mark walked
God.
a tiger. Mark walked
That
a
was
tiger.
so random.
No one compares to Mark in this video. I'm sorry. That's just the rules. These are the rules. Once you walk a tiger,
That's it.
and Jungwoo telling me I need to get my raincoat because he's dripping diamonds. I was like, okay.
I couldn't.
I'm going to join NCT so I can walk that tiger.
I could not.
Just for that. And then bye.
Can we talk?
It's been real.
Can we talk about Win-Win telling it to bust it for a real one?
God.
It's like, bro,
I
you
couldn't.
did
I
not.
couldn't.
Like,
You did not. I was like, no. Okay.
and the dance move for that particular part, I was like, okay, how dare you?
Yeah.
And then Mark and Taeyoung in that like constellation, like the star thing.
I love that. It's my favorite part. And their
was like,
little
this is
sparkly
the best
jackets. I was like, yes.
I was like, oh my god.
Sparkles.
Like, you know, we joke around and how we're tired of Mark and Taeyoung, right? Like, at times. But when they come together, like, that's why they always together and doing things
They're
like
the
this.
dynamic duo. They really are. They're the two best rappers that SM has. Sorry, not sorry.
But you're right.
They're literally the best rappers that SM has ever had.
Straight facts, girl.
And
Straight facts.
Yeah,
they-
like I'm not gonna dispute that.
Exactly. Me neither.
Yeah. I don't know where Mark came from. Like Taeyoung, I love Taeyoung. I do. But Mark is
I see that you're very passionate about him in this episode.
like this comeback
Just
was
so y'all know, Mark is not her bias.
no, not even close. Just
not even. Close.
But I'm saying,
It's a
like,
little
as
close.
far as, you know, rapping goes, like, he's the pew,
Yeah,
like,
Mark is a genius. And then he works on the
really
raps. He, like, produces his, writes them. I'm just like, you too powerful. No wonder you came from
It's like,
Canada.
where did you come from? Yeah, where did you come from?
Anyways, moving on then, from Regular being one heck of a bop that...
My favorite song, one of my favorite songs on the
Yes,
album, Replay.
same.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so
It is
good.
really good.
If you are a fan of NCT, if you've previously listened to their stuff, there is a album track on the Limitless EP that's called Back to You, and in parentheses, it's AM 127.
Yes.
Now this one is Replay, in parentheses, PM 127.
It's like the sequel.
So, yeah, I was like, yes. And it's so, like, funky and dancey, and, like, yes, the vocals, I was just like, Kings. Yes, I loved everything about this song, to be honest. I was here for it.
This song, like, I felt like I didn't even need to look up the lyrics because I just got lost in the music.
Same.
Like, I was just, like, grooving, and I was just like, I love this. I had a whole montage, like, a whole storyline, and then a music video
right.
concept played out in
Music
my
video.
head. Like, I was just like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, the
Like,
first thing I thought of when I heard the song, I was just like, all right, this is definitely going to be one of my favorites. But second, this is perfect shuffling music. Like,
yeah.
The raver jumped
That
out.
happened in my head,
Basically.
Carolina. It's fine. It was part of my whole
There you go.
vision. I'm telling you, the vision was like they're at a festival or a carnival or a rave or something, and like a member sees this girl and they're dancing, they're shuffling, they're hanging out, they're like running through.
They
there's
trade.
lights.
They trade candy.
Yeah, there's lights everywhere. They're just vibing to the music, having a good time. But then, boom, it's time to go. And his dudes tear him apart. And, like, her girls are like, we gotta go. And, like, all he has of her is this picture. And he has no contact with this girl. And then at the end of the music video, you just see, like, a Twitter DM that says, hey. And it's like, did he find her?
Hire us, SM. Hire us.
If you guys take this idea, if there's a music video,
I'm suing.
Exactly.
We got evidence.
Copyright.
Like, it's just two people vibing and having a good time and vibing about the music and not worried about, like, oh, let me exchange this number and let's do this. And, like, it's just, it was me lost in the music. That's what I'm saying. It was great. I love it. It's my favorite song. Well, second favorite song.
Okay, well, next track on here is called Knock On. And I just want to say that it got me in my feels. And when Jaehyun said that he wanted to know more about me, I said, you right. You can know whatever you want.
Here's my number.
Like,
God.
here you go.
1-800-Carolina.
That's me.
My number, my email, my
Come at
social
me.
security.
It's like, I don't know. And then with this song, it was just like soft R&B feels. I felt that, man. I felt that. And then their vocals, oh, no. I was like, sure. Come at me, NCT. And I'm okay with it right now.
Well, we're going to talk about my favorite song on the album
Oh,
now.
there we go.
There's that.
No Longer.
Yes. Come
She's
through,
been
vocal
raving about this
line.
song, ranting
Ooh.
and
This
raving.
vocal situation had me so stressed out. I was listening to it, and you know when you listen to something with headphones, like a certain part of the song goes in one ear and then another part of the song is in another ear.
Yes.
And I was just sitting there. I was just like, oh my god! Like I had Do Young in one ear, and then I had Taeil in another, and then I had Haechan in one ear, Haechan and Yuta harmonizing over here. Then I had Taeil over here doing a high note. I was just like, I was in ecstasy. I was in vocal ecstasy.
I feel it,
bro. This song, and then the lyrics. When I looked at the lyrics, I was like, yes.
Like she don't need me no
hook,
more or something.
She no longer needs me.
Ooh.
I was like, oh!
You know, my favorite part of the song though is when it's Do Young and Taeil, and they did the ad libs towards the end.
Yeah.
Dear God, those gave me life. Like, wow, listening to it, I got chills. Like, that song.
At first, I was really, because honestly, in my perspective, I was really nervous about Jungwoo joining 127 because I feel like Haechan covers, like, the high, like, vocal as far as what NCT 127 needs, because Jaehyun has, like, a middle tenor voice, and then so does Taeil, and then Do Young has, like, a deeper voice, and then Haechan is, like, the head. He's, like, the hi-hat. He's the high note. I was really nervous about, like, what Jungwoo was gonna bring, but my worries went out the door. I was like,
when that boy opens his mouth, like, in this album, like, hearing his vocals, it's insane. Like, because
I literally was listening to the album, and I was like, is Taemin on this? And it's Jungwoo. He has the same, like, tiny, breathy, beautiful vocal that Taemin has, and it shakes me to the core every time I hear it. I'm just like,
it's so weird for me because when I hear his voice, I like picture him, like I can't put two and two together. Like just seeing him and his like little squishy self, I'm just like, oh, and then like, you hear his voice and you're like, wait, that was him? Like,
yeah.
Props to vocal line. Like this song, like
yo, they really
the chills.
I was really
seriously.
impressed with Yuta too.
Yes.
I was like, yes.
Moving on here to the interlude, which I freaking love. Like I feel like they don't say much, but I love
Hell
it.
yeah, I love that. Yeah,
I was confused.
I loved listening to them speak, whispering in my ear. And shit.
your ASMR.
Doing the dishes. No, I was like dead ass doing the dishes, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
So
and I looked at my phone, and it said, "I was just confused because I said, what song is this?" And I checked, and it said that. So
Yeah, I was
like,
on
oh,
the
okay.
bus. I was on the bus to work, and I normally sleep, so I just fall asleep to whatever. I was like drifting to sleep, and then I just heard like soft Korean whispering in my ear. I was like, what?
Talking
They're
to
casting
me.
spells saying chants.
Again, like I said earlier, just the concept wise. So here you hear them talking about like the dreams and you know their dream and things like that, and all of a sudden it goes from really soft dreamy vibes to just like chaos and chaotic, and it's like a demon is talking because they say regular but backwards. And if a Hispanic household hears this, then they'll be like, you're talking to the devil.
My
Subliminal
abuela
messaging.
would not be with it.
Right?
She'd
Exactly.
be like, first of all, you're listening to
Devil music.
Devil music.
You need to stop.
And that's
you
that.
need to go to church right now.
And douses you in holy water.
The blender.
So I really like that because then that's like an audible cut of the concept of the album and the whole, regular to irregular.
Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
The thing that's not my favorite song. My
Oh, so we're gonna talk about Come Back. Okay, so
Listen, we just want to talk real quick.
God,
Let's just talk about my band. Okay, listen, this song, you just...
It's fucking awful. It's bad.
it's
people.
so bad.
Come on.
Like,
It sounds like that song that they're just like, why would you even submit this to the final draft?
Right?
You know what I mean?
and I'm so sorry to all the my van enthusiasts. Like, if this is your jam, this is your song. Like, do you
jam to it, girl.
Yeah, like
Do you.
proudly. Like, don't
Do
listen
you.
to us. This is just our opinion.
But don't ever play this at my wedding.
or my
Or
funeral.
around me. Or around me at all.
And if you play this at my
No.
funeral, I'm going to come back and haunt you. Don't worry.
And haunt you forever.
I was excited because they were like, oh, like it's low-key like rap line with like Yuta and Jaehyun. And I was like, oh, okay, shit. The last time that happened, it was Whiplash, but
my God.
with Jaehyun and Taeil. And I was like, oh, okay, say no more. I'm about
Bet.
it. And then this song came on, and I was like, ooh, okay. It was like hard as hell, obviously. And then it's just Mark and Taeil going, go, 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 go. I was like, no. I was like,
Jump it in my van.
They went bow wow wow wow.
yeah, like I agree. This is definitely not my favorite song that they've ever done.
I think it's my least favorite.
Yeah,
like, it's
it's
all the way at
literally
the
all the way at
bottom.
the bottom.
It's like it's right next to chewing gum, and I love chewing gum.
Chewing gum is good. I love that. Chewing gum. I used to walk
Chewing gum, okay? But come on.
I'm about to say my favorite part of this song is the end. Thank you.
when it
The
goes.
ending when it stops, and the next song, which is
And the
about
next song
comeback, begins.
That's my
That's
favorite part.
part of the song.
That little
Amazing
dead space
transition.
while it's like waiting to click over to the next song. Golden.
Perfect. Now the only good thing about this song is when Taeyong keeps
It
saying, well, besides when it ends, the lyric when Taeyong says, when he's rapping and he says like, oh yeah, like I'm an SM idol, but you can't be one because you're too weak, and I'm like, damn, y'all didn't
Wow,
gotta,
yeah, like, okay.
like, all right.
I was like, you didn't have to come for me like
I
that.
know, right?
Like,
I know I'm not
jeez.
an SM idol. How dare you?
I'm 26. My bones are fragile.
My bones
I'm weak.
I'm weak.
My knee pops every time I move my leg.
Right? You right.
This is the reality, people. If you stand a group, there's gonna be shit you don't
Oh,
like.
obviously.
Yeah, oh,
And-
yeah.
And I mean, we gotta, okay? If you stand them, then there's gonna be things that you don't like, and that's
Nobody
that.
can clown someone like fans can.
Basically, go listen to our Got7 special where we clown Mark for about 30 minutes. Enjoy
Oh my
it.
god. Basically,
Clowning
this is
Mark
the
is my favorite.
this is the I'm out for me. Like if you're comparing this to Got7 songs, this is the
Oh,
out for me. Like I can't.
I'm
I
out.
can't.
This and fucking Go Higher. Like if Go Higher and I'm Out had a baby, it'd be my band.
my band. I'm so mad because I was so excited about it too. But you know what? Let's just move on, because if not, we're gonna be
Next.
like mad about
Yep.
it
We going to come back.
with comeback.
This song, if you're a fan of NCT 127, you know this song was on their Japanese album.
Yeah.
It was a bop then, and it's a
It's
bop
still a
in
bop now in
Korean.
Korean, so there we go.
It gives me that funky ass 80s dance vibe.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun,
It's
dun.
great.
And I'm here for it.
Anyways, next on the list is one of my favorites, Fly
This
Away
is
With
my
Me.
favorite song too.
Yeah! Libra culture, I
Libra
swear.
culture.
I love Fly Away With Me. It's so dreamy and like
Oh yeah.
it's just
the
a
words
slow
right out of my
jam.
I
mouth.
love the dreamy.
It's so dreamy and whimsical, and that I'm all about that. Like I'm all about
Yes.
spacing out.
And again, the concept, yeah, I'm literally in love with it because it's so dreamy, and we're in the part that is supposed to be the dream.
Stop saying dream. You're making me miss my son.
Choo 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 choo
Jimin,
choo.
I love
Here
you.
go.
Oh my god, fine ass.
Jamin, I love you.
I mean, wow, he's so great and talented.
What'd you say?
That he's great and talented. Duh.
Did you just say you're fine, son? Did you
No,
just
that's not
say
what I said
my
at all.
fine son? Is that what you said?
No, I said with his fine ass.
You know-
That's what I said.
She said, you misquoted me.
Yeah.
My baby. How dare y'all?
I didn't know. I thought this whole time that he was like 20. I'm sorry. Sue me.
He has a I will see you in court.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
But yes, this is a very dreamy song, okay? We'll leave it at that
And
before
it's,
I
I don't know. I think when I read the lyrics, I felt like it was just people like sharing a connection, whether it's like a friendship or like sharing like a dream together. I don't know. You just kind of merge
Stop saying
and
dream. I'm
click.
getting triggered.
Dream. I'm sorry. It's the concept.
But anyways, last song on the album is a special track, which is Run Back to You. And if you've been with what they were, the SM Rookies before, this song is Bass Bot, which
Yes.
they did like a little video of it. So now it's like the actual song, and I love it. It's like, it's very obviously it's like an EDM track, and it has like trap vibes and things like that. And Do Young with the vocals.
In my mind, I was like, how dare you do this without Ten
I know.
and Hansel?
Oh,
I know.
Dare you? But
I know.
Yo, and I mean, even with Run Back to You, like, it's so simple, but I really like it. It's a full-on bop, and This whole album is just a full-on bop.
It's so
except for
good.
my
I
band.
was really
Except for my
proud.
band.
This
But
is
anyway.
my favorite album from any of the NCTs. Thank you. I said what I said.
Dang, she said that. Honestly, concept-wise, music-wise, if it wasn't for my band being in there, yeah, you're right.
If it wasn't for my band.
It broke down.
I don't include that in this album. I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't play my band. You're right. Okay.
I mean, my favorite album is still Chewing Gum.
She said.
Or my first and last.
Ooh,
Oh my God, I love that song. It makes me so
Same.
happy.
Same. Oh.
All in all, listen to the album. Everyone's favorite song, go.
No longer.
My favorite is Fly Away With Me and then Replay.
I didn't answer
Replay.
because Carolina had the same answer as me. So I was like, we've already said this.
Libra culture.
Wow, the exact same too. Fly Away With Me and then Replay. Amazing.
All in all, NCT 1 to 7 out here. 13 out of 10 would recommend.
13.
13 out of 10 would recommend almost all the songs on the album except for my band.
Exactly.
I give this album 7 jalapenos. Thank you.
7 out of how
3.
many?
Out of 3.
You said out of 30?
Out of 3.
Oh, I was like, that's not good.
I would give this album my kidney if my van was not on it.
My van's not on it. My
It's
van
not
is by
there.
NTC 217, not NTC 127. Duh.
But let's just wrap things up here and do songs of the week.
Yay.
Yay. I'll get mine out of the way because it's BTS. Hello.
Oh, are we surprised we
song-
said this last week too? That it was gonna be BTS.
I'm still in my feels.
I feel
I swear I listen to music outside of BTS, but you know, my song of the week is Answer Love Myself. Thank you. Love yourself, sorry.
Carolina?
So I found this person called Kpop this week.
Oh
And
my God, stop.
basically- Yes, basically all I've been listening to is the 4 albums that are on Spotify called Soul Vibes Part 1, 2, 3, 4. Great, amazing discography.
Staying true to our Libra culture, my song of the week is Cozy Pop. But I'll just say one specific song. It's Birthday. I was jamming to
Yes.
it. Carolina was just like, you need to hear this song, well, this album. And I put it on my homework playlist. And I was like, wow. And it was a nice change of pace from being in my emo hours of BTS. But since we're going there, my other song of the week is Serendipity by Jimin from BTS. So,
I called
yay.
it. I called that last week, yeah. I said it.
We are in our feels, okay?
It's hurting real bad today, y'all. I don't know what happened at Amsterdam, but like I'm going through it today.
Oh my God.
Okay, anyway. Kat, what's your favorite song? What's your song of the week?
Well, my song of the week. Hi, everybody. My song of the week is Ace,
Yeah.
Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Black, blue. In preparation of seeing them in like 40 days, I've just been listening to them nonstop. So,
I love it.
so whether you're gonna be barricade for Ace or if you're turning 20 in a week like Terica, I won't reveal your real age.
Hey.
I'm gonna be 21. Yay!
She has been for the past 25 years.
You right.
So make sure you're celebrating Jimin's birthday and you're always
Fangirling on.